Hi everyone and welcome to the Home-Based Work Immersion, brought to you by Bayuan National High School Senior High School Department. I'm teacher Jelian Delicana Tinatan. Today, we'll be talking about a resume, one of the most important assets for your job search. In today's video, you will learn how to write a resume that properly showcases your skills, talents, and your abilities, even if you don't have a lot of work experience. Come on, buckle up, and together, let us experience the fun in writing a resume. Writing a resume. Grade 12 students must also undergo the experience of preparing the required documents for the job application. Hence, knowing how to write a simple but formal resume is a must, as it is the application's passport to employment. A resume is a document commonly used in the hiring process. It includes information about your background and qualifications and should communicate the most important, relevant information about you to employers in a clear, easy-to-read format. The goal is to quickly communicate why you are uniquely qualified for the position based on your skills and experiences. To create a resume that will get noticed by employers, you can follow a few simple steps and best practices. The main goal to keep in mind is to make your resume relevant and readable. Let's take a closer look at the past ways to write each of these resume sections. For more inspiration when writing or updating your resume, look at resume samples from your industry and job title. Elements of a resume. Start by choosing the right resume format. A format is the style and order in which you display information on your resume. There are 3 commonly used resume formats you can choose from, depending on which is right for you: chronological or reverse chronological, functional, or a combination. Your resume should begin with your name and contact information, including your email address and phone number. You have a choice about whether or not to include your mailing address. Your name should be highly visible at the top of your resume with a bolded or larger font than the rest of the document, but no more than a 14-point size. After your contact information, you have the option to include either a resume summary or objective statement. An objective statement quickly explains your career goals and is a good choice for those with limited professional experience, such as recent college or high school graduates. Elements of a resume. Objective. A targeted statement that clearly states the type of job you're seeking. Good objectives are very specific. For example, to work with the design and development of new computer systems with a special interest in microprocessor application. Another example would be position in public opinion polling or consumer product market research using skills in survey design and statistical analysis. Objectives are optional. Summary of qualifications or skills. A summary of relevant skills, knowledge, and accomplishments. Be specific. Tailor this section to the job to which you are applying. If it is well written, this section can really help a potential employer to focus on your strengths. Think carefully about what you have to offer. A resume summary is a short statement that uses active language to describe your relevant work experience and skills. Include an education section. An education section will be especially valuable if you have limited work experience, such as recent college or high school graduates, or if you are transferring to a new industry. Education. Include degrees, expected date of completion if you have not finished, relevant coursework, and honors and awards. Place or should be placed under the appropriate degree. You might also consider placing your experience section first. When writing your education section, you should include the name of the institution, dates of attendance, and your degree or area of study. If you're applying to mid or higher level positions, you might remove all but the name of your school and dates of attendance to make room for more relevant professional experience on your resume. Write your professional history section in reverse chronological order. Start with your most recent job and provide a short description including the company name, time period in which you were employed, your job title, and a few key achievements during your time at the company. You might also include relevant learnings or growth opportunities you experienced while employed there. Experience. Think in terms of experience, not employment or work history. Be sure to include internships and unpaid positions if they are relevant. Be concise in your descriptions of what you did. Do not use responsibilities included or duties where. Translate specialized skills and interests into everyday language, placing your experience section first. Consider adding optional section if you have significant white space in your resume. Consider adding achievements or interest section. These can help supplement a shorter resume, especially for those with limited work and educational experience. Make sure that the achievements and interests you list support your career goals and are relevant to potential employers. Some additional or optional categories: professional memberships or leadership, community activities, computer skills, publication or presentation that is much briefer than on curriculum vitae. Those in writing a resume. Do think of your resume as an advertisement for your qualification, not an autobiography. Employers have mere seconds to review your resume, so you should keep your description as concise and relevant as possible. Do begin each bullet point with a verb. Use action verbs. Make a stronger impact by using action verbs to describe your professional achievements. Some examples include develop, save, drove, and manage. Do include paid and unpaid experience to demonstrate the range of what you have done. Do show the reader why you are a good match for a particular job. Take a moment to consider which skills make you a great fit for the job. Create a skills section with the keywords that are relevant to the employer. List any required skills like certifications or licenses first. Do make several resumes with each one targeting a particular field. Tailor your resume for each position. It's important to revise your resume to tailor it to each position you apply for. For each job, adjust the keywords in the skills section so that it's a great fit for what the employer needs. You should also change what you emphasize in the professional history and educational experiences sections, depending on what's listed in the job description. Do look at other resumes to see how they are written. Do use reverse chronology, which is the most recent position is your first entry, to organize your education and experience. Do format your resume clearly. While the layout of your resume is important, you should also take time to pay attention to formatting details like font style, font size, margins, and spacing. Formatting your resume can make it look clean, professional, and improve readability. This is key when attempting to keep an employer's attention. Do proofread many times. Carefully review your resume for spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors. Reading your resume backward can help you identify errors by presenting the words in a new order. Do ask others to look at your resume. You should also ask trusted friends, colleagues, professors, and family members if they can review your resume. Third-party opinions can help reveal new information you might have overlooked. Do remember that most employers will only look at your resume for 15 to 30 seconds. If your resume is more than one page, review for ways to consolidate or shorten each section by removing filler words or extraneous information. 2 pages may be acceptable if you are applying for high-level positions or industries like healthcare or academia. Don'ts in writing a resume. Don't make your reader dig for information. Don't tell everything you have ever done. Don't use complete sentences. Don't include personal information such as age, race, marital or health status. Don't make your resume too dense, busy, or cute. Don't use a font smaller than 10 point. Make your font between 10 to 12 point size. Select a font that is clean and easy to read like Arial or Helvetica. Avoid stylized fonts. Make sure your margins are 1 to 1.5 inches. Make your name and section headers bold or slightly bigger in font size. No more than 14 points. Here is a sample format for you to refer as you write your resume. This format can also be found in your work immersion portfolio. That's it about writing a resume. Courage is what counts in achieving success. This is Teacher Jelly. See you next time. Bye-bye.